a 5-minute talk from Max Juhasz, who has this amazing new platform. It's called Brandr AI, and I don't want to steal his thunder, but he was telling me about it back in the green room. And this is something that the industry absolutely must have. We had it in CPG, and every brand was a part of it. And so I am thrilled that someone in the industry is doing this. So please pay special attention to Max Juhasz. Let's welcome him up on stage. Come on, give it up for him.
Do I need the mic? And then does this work? Oh, hell yeah. All right. Hey guys, I'm Max Juhasz from Brandr AI, and I have 5 minutes, so we're gonna make this count. Why visual assets matter for your brand? Because brand identity is crucial for existence nowadays. Cannabis marketing, you know the difference between a product image coming soon versus an actual brand product on a menu that shows up when somebody's searching for your brand. And I think this has been an issue. We've been doing digital marketing in this space for 10 years now, and a menu without a product image does not build trust. If anything, it loses trust. So it creates a fragmented brand experience, customer frustration from broken brand promises. How does a retail sell your brand if they can't even identify it? If somebody's coming in, I'm looking for green something, I'm looking for Kush something, I'm looking for, you know, it hurts, and then basically it just helps, it's harder to maintain a strong business relationship. Consequences for poor asset management, at least from a retail sales standpoint, you're talking about lost self-visualization. People don't know what they're looking for. There's no brand reality. There's no brand, no acceptance. They're not. You lose brand trust for what you're doing. You lose sales. There's compliance issues. We built Brandr basically to be an all-in-one, all-encompassing, universal source of truth for brands, where you can upload all of your assets, optimize them all in one space, and then sync them all and send them out to your point-of-sale platforms, your menu platforms, your compliance teams. I was just having a wonderful conversation. We'll be in the touch here, but I think this is something that DCC might like too, possibly. Just because having an asset management platform, I walked around MJ BizCon one time for a whole day and asked everybody where you store your images, and there was no central hub. It was always Dropbox, Google Drive, something else. We got a guy, we got a gal, I got a friend, we got a team. What happens when you fire that team, or the manager, or the owner gets mad, deletes, we've seen it happen. It's where you fire the marketing person from your dispensary, and the Google Drive with all of your digital assets disappears. You don't need to worry about that anymore. We've created basically a centralized asset library that can do automated photo optimization, some minimal editing tools in there, and keep your brand imagery compliant so that you can basically send it for approval before it gets done. Send it off to your management team, send it off to your marketing team, send it off to your social media team, send it off to your menus, everywhere else. I'm not sure where I am on time. I got 2 minutes to go. Okay. This has been a pain point in this industry for too long. I feel like a lot of people, you put in all this work, you put in all this energy to get the licenses, to wait to get open, to set up your labs, to set up your manufacturing, to set up everything. And we know you've got the best weed, you know what I mean? But how do your customers identify with you? How do your customers identify with your brand? And how do they recognize you when they come through the door? You know, when they order online. I don't know if this goes back. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was gonna go back, but basically, like a missing product image on a menu is terrible. 1/3 of the cannabis manufacturers and brands that I've researched don't even have a working website and use Instagram as their platform to get in contact with, which is terrible. And this is coming from an SEO who's been doing SEO for 10 years. Most cannabis brands don't even need SEO. Like real in-depth dispensary style SEO, you do need to show up when people are looking for you though. You know what I mean? And you do need to be identified and be found when a retailer is searching to purchase your brand, when a customer is doing some research about your brand, you know what I mean? And when somebody, if you're doing a marketing campaign and they're like, hey, we're dropping this new product line in 2 days, let's do some marketing and promotion. Where are the assets? You know, we've solved a ton of problems with this. It's been in the works for 2 years. I'm going to keep it super duper simple because the back end of this, but we basically have filed 5 provisional patents behind this right now that were just filed yesterday for the platform. But if you run a brand and you're having issues with how you manage your marketing assets, your brand assets, your product photos, your logos, or anything else like that, I'd love to do a demo for you. I'd love to show it to you, because the brands that we've worked with on this have streamlined operations to the point where they've been able to save anywhere from 10 hours a week to 60 hours a month in uploading and managing digital assets. That's Brandr AI. And I'm Max Juhasz. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you so much, Max. That was amazing and something completely necessary for our industry. I lived off of these systems when I was in CPG.